Alright, let's see if this testing works. I'm currently testing to see if I can get the Duo stream up. Looks like I am live on Twitch. And it looks like it's preparing the stream for YouTube also, which will be pretty cool once this starts working. And I think this is working. Look, yeah, it looks like it's already streaming there too. So both of them are working perfect. Alright, so I am going to be mainly in this stream doing some trying to do a level editor is going to be my goal. I don't know if I'm going to be fully doing it for the game, but for right now I want to at least have some fun in making the level editor. If eventually the level editor is not something that I want to do, I might end up dropping this, but for right now I want to at least have some fun with it, see what I can do with the level editor. Try to make it similar to Godot. I just started super simply, getting a scene, having a camera with the width of the camera, and then a sub viewport, so that way I can have other things on the screen. So similar how Godot does this, I am also doing some stuff too. Okay, so that's all working. And then let me just do a test chat real quick. Okay, so that's working. Alright, both seem to be working. For some reason it's not popping up the YouTube chat. I don't fully understand that, so let me get that looked at real quick first. Alright, we got one viewer, which is cool. Although I don't think it is myself on that one actually. If I refresh that window. It's interesting. I can't see the viewers in the YouTube. part of it, but it's working perfectly fine for Twitch, it looks like. Huh. I'm gonna try something else. And just view the channel. Maybe it'll just be easier if I... Yeah, I can just pop it like this. Pause that. I can see how many people are viewing this way. It'll be more than good enough. Although, yeah, Twitch might be a little bit better for sure. So I'm trying both. It seems like it's going pretty good. Got 2 people viewing now. All right. Well, I mean, there's like the level shot, but although it looks a little bit weird. Does this look cool to you? This is where the finish is on the map, although it's not collidable, so I'll never see it. That's how I could fix the actual thing on the level. I just had to chuck in victory zone there. Alright, there's something. Yeah. Okay. It's interesting though that it's for some reason it's having a hard time with the YouTube. Huh. Just putting down the multi-chat. No, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. How's the activity feed? Yeah, just nothing's working with the YouTube part, so I just have to just be watching the YouTube chat separately. Which I can do like this, and then instead of top chat, live messages, and then timestamps. And I can just have this on the other monitor. Like that, okay. There and there, so now I can see everything. And then that, okay. So for the level editor, right now it looks super bland. So what I'm thinking is the main control is going to be a control node here. So this is how I'm going to display everything. It's going to be similar, Wolf, to how the other editor did it. However, the how to play menu, where you have the sub viewport. So in the sub viewport, you'll have the camera, and then I'm also going to have a new child node that'll just be it'll just be the level itself. If I do a regular node like this, the cool thing is that everything underneath this uses the global positioning. So it doesn't even use the regular positioning, which is nice, something that I found. I have to make an entirely new program, entirely new control scheme for the camera movement. Probably just going to copy paste, to be honest, but it'll be nice there. I should probably have a announcements eventually for the for streaming, so that way it'll just pop up every time I stream. That way I don't have to announce stuff to the main Discord. Okay. So, with the level, that'll have all the level objects and everything in it. The level editor, on the other hand, I will need to put this is going to be a sprite 2D. And then the texture is going to be the viewport, sub-viewport. And this is really big, and then I can make the size of this to be like 0.5 and 0.5. And then chuck it in the middle of the screen, so 1920 divided by 2. And then this will be 1080 divided by 4. Something along those lines. .75. No, that's a little bit too big. 0.5 will work. So that'll be the main screen. So if I can't run the game right now, but when I do run the game, it'll show it like that. And then I can put in some things on the sides. But then on the main game portion, I'll go to the main menu. And then I will go, not the title menu actually. And then when you click play Marble Quest, this button here, it'll actually do something instead, slightly differently. So on the play button played, it'll say, oh, you know, go here, otherwise go here. But I'm gonna have a else if. And then I need to look to see. No, if running code in the editor. Actually, I probably want to have this one first. And that second. So if you're an editor, do this, then otherwise do the other. And then I need to just grab a level editor TSCN file. Oop. So now when I click run, it should have the sound also. Then I click play. Oh, is this because it's not actually in the editor? I don't think it's actually in the editor. Okay. I want to do if the game's running through the editor. But it's not, that's wrong. But, I know I have a specific function that's also doing that. Hmm. Try one more time. Just to confirm that it's working. Otherwise, I don't think it's working. Yeah. It's not working for some reason. Let's try looking at some documentation. Oh, I see. I don't want that specifically. I want Godot to check if um editor OS has feature editor. That'd be nice. Cool. Alright, this works now. The only issue is that I can't technically test this with the export currently, but I'm going to assume that it works. Also, this won't matter too much right now. Okay, let's see. So if I go back to the level editor, now I want to place some things in here. I want to place the Let's place the ball. Or let's do something less invasive. Actually, let's just add a mesh. And make this a box. And then double check that it shows up. And then I can start writing some code to save that box. There's the box in the distance. Next, I can copy the directional light and plop it in. And then I can also take the world environment and plop it in. From the 2D view, that's what I see. In the 3D view, that is what I see. It's pretty good. Next. Let's get the camera to move around. Also, I believe that this doesn't actually have to be there. Yeah. The sub viewport can just have the camera. And then this is, this can just be named that for right now. And then I can take the script of the free cam, copy, then I can go to the level editor and create a new script called editor camera, and then pop all that in there. And then editor camera can pop into this. And then I can do camera enabled true and okay. Let's see if I can move around. It's going to be really bad. I'm going to have to disable a lot of the things, but let me look at the free cam. Let me look at the ball. No scripts here, yeah. I'll pop that up. I wonder if it's gonna pop it up at the main screen or not. Or it's just not gonna do it at all. So everything works except the mouse part of it. Interesting. So on controller, this works exactly as you want. Maybe I do left click to get the mouse, and then when you release left click, it undoes the mouse. That would be useful. Also, this type of, and then I can... Yeah, the speed's still there. Okay. That stuff's... Oh, that stuff's not active because I need to toggle HUD to true. And I can do that at the start. Yeah, it's false right now. I just throw it to true. Might need to make it a little bit bigger though. Nice. So now this thing works pretty good. Okay, so how does Godot move the camera? Middle, right mouse button. When I hold the right mouse button down, I can move the camera as normal. And when I let go, it stops. So this is not... Okay, in input, we're gonna have Let's see, what is the Godot? Okay, so I would see if I'm pressed. I don't even need to be pressed. I guess pressed. Then I would hide mouse. Oh, whoops. I already have a input. Let's see. Oh, just looking at the leaderboards. Some people got new times. Okay, right clicking doesn't seem to work. I wonder if there's a reason why this is not hiding and showing the mouse events. There's an error. Camera rig. You don't have to do it in input, I guess. I wonder if it's because it's in a sub viewport. And that's the problem. I think it might be. So yeah, this is just stopping the input, it looks like. But it can do everything else, which is kind of funny, to be honest. This is interesting. This 960 by 270. Looks extra wide to me. Oh, that's because that was like that. I see. This is just half the size, so this is 1920 divided by 2. This is 1080 divided by 2. I can delete this. That's cool. So it can actually, the sub viewport container can shove information through. Let's try it again now. I will have to change up most likely then all of the okay. So that works. I don't need different hide and show anymore. But what matters is having having the hide and show visible, so I just need the input. I can confirm it like that. All the movement for right now can stay as is, but then eventually all that movement's gonna have to change too. Oh, darn. It's the opposite. Actually, no, I don't want it like that. I want it like captured. If it's captured, then I want you to move. Otherwise, not, because then I can click on stuff, which is going to be super nice. With a click on stuff with my mouse. Alright, so moving around, and then I can go click, left click, and then I can right click to zoom around. And if I wanted to zoom around with controller, I could too. Woo! And then the cool thing about all of this is that I can keep the width of this rest of the screen and the width of this. I can then change to different sizes. But for right now, all the sizes are going to be the same. But that will be interesting that I can eventually change those things too. Okay. Just answering some Discord notification real quick. Okay, I'm going to show something else real quick. Let's see, go to this level, zoom in. Somebody's asking for something real quick, so I'm just going to... And then take a screenshot. Okay, so for the level editor, this thing works. I do want this bigger though. Can I make it like 1.25? To be honest, I can just make this 2 for right now. And just make it 0, 0, 1.5. Divided by 2, 5. That will look good for right now. Because then eventually I'm going to make it slightly different. Okay. So we got the sub viewport, we got the level, and then inside of the level, I can also make just a node, and that's going to be user editable. So user editable will be here. And this node's going to be not editable. Or will be default. So non-editable is going to be these two. Actually, probably put non-editable in front. Not that it really matters, but that'll be like that. Then we got the level, and then we got the sub viewport container with other things. So I can have some stuff to the left that's a certain size, some stuff to the right that's a certain size. Make some UI that looks nice. Do I need this camera though? Here, can the camera go into non-editable? Can this thing point? Okay. It's interesting how the sub viewport works. I can make the background transparent if I wanted to. And I don't have it marked as used. So that way it actually will do that. Now, technically need, if it's right-clicked above. No, right-click anywhere should be fine. Yeah, right-click anywhere should be fine. Left-click would work. Okay. Now I need to put something to where I can um, hmm. How am I going to do this? So let's do the save portion of the script. So I have level editor. will just be a node, and that node will be script. And I'll just chuck in all the scripts here. So then there'll be a new child, and that's just going to be a node. And this is going to be the save script. That way it can save everything. Well, do I even need that? I'll delete that for now. I'll make a editor script. It'll be level editor under the level editor. Create. And then in the view, in this, so I want to have a function called save, or save level. So then to do that, I need box save level. Godot save scene. Saves. Saving the scene via code. This number 2 is wrong because technically you have to loop through multiple. Okay, so let's copy this. I can edit it in the code, save to convert it to that. Okay, so get the node to save. It'll just be called level. Or if it's just in.owner equals and this will do every single one. It just constantly do that. Okay, so this gets all of them. But then I just have to copy this and go up here, and that is wrong because this works. And then I need to do, what's the node? Well, the node is get node level. Let me get a new scene, pack, save it to the file. Level editor. Then I go to do reset owner. Okay, let's see if this. Let's see if it works. I don't think it did. Oh, it's because I never, I never saved the level. Rookie mistake, rookie mistake. There's errors. Cannot save. File. Oh, because I can't get to that path. See, I just added the level editor to the folder to see if that was the issue. So now it looks like it's saved. Now you can see that there's a scene here, and if I open up this scene, it looks pretty snazzy. Now I just need to load the scene. And then the thing after that is to be able to actually play it as a level. Okay, so... And this is insanely bad design, by the way, because it saves the scripts and all this stuff that people could easily add on later. But for right now, it's okay. Okay. Okay, so then loading the level. True, it should have a path. Also, save should have a path as a string. Alright, let's try running that. Oop. Let's try it again. It did look like it loaded. Then I would just need to pop that out from a vaccine. But why can't... Why can't I see that? Oh, because immediately saves loads it. That's why. So then if I don't save, I go to the 3D view and I move this here. Then I run the game. It should then have 2 cubes in the game. Please be correct. Yeah! Dude, one thing I noticed is that the GUI on the right hand side of the screen's gone. Hmm. So I'm just trying to think about Godot sub viewport container, how to show. Hmm. What does this do? Probably have some. Just play the music in the background. So just kidding, this is pretty hard. I didn't think it would be this difficult. At least at the beginning. That's the problem. Okay, so the overlay's still there, it's a lot bigger. Alright, let's see how this works now. It's interesting how I have to change the viewport if needed. Okay. And I'm gonna have this is pretty fast. I'm gonna have this change by a smaller amount. Okay, so this should allow me to change my speed a little bit more on the camera. I could also make it even smaller if I wanted to. Huh, this is crazy. I literally can't see where I used to be. Okay, so that works pretty good. Next, I need to be able to left click on objects and see how they are in game. Okay, so I need to... I'll probably just do this in the editor itself. No, the editor itself should be just saving loading. I'll attach scripts to be okay, so then we do get position, so I want to get the position of that. And then after I get the position, after I get the position, then I want to calculate. Okay, there's that. Ray position. See if this works. If this works, that'll be pretty cool. Then I can start making some other stuff related to the editor. Doesn't look like it's doing anything. Oh, I should print a miss just in case. What if this thing needs a collision shape? Let's see if that's the case. Still missing. Okay, so the camera also needs in relation to the viewport. Oh, great. It's not get viewport, it's getting the sub viewport. So still want the print miss. Move that here. Good to know that this code works otherwise. Miss. Collide. Okay, so I got the collision. That's good. So I just, it's kind of interesting. So I can just get the sub viewport container and then that works. Also, insanely late, but appreciate the follow, Zolfire. I need to pop up some stuff like that. Where I can get a activity feed where I can have notifications and stuff like that eventually. But for right now, I don't. It's just all the same thing for now. Hopefully the stream is pretty good for you guys. On YouTube, it seems like it's doing fine. Got one person watching there. And on Twitch, we got a couple viewers, which is great. Should probably put up here so I can see how many viewers I actually have on Twitch. Okay. So, in case, as a little bit of an overview, so I have the sub-viewport camera. I got the camera speed so I can move around my camera. I can go insanely quick. Probably too fast, to be honest. And I can also scroll to go really slowly, although I may want to go a little bit slower. I may do speed as a percentage, so that way it percentages up and percentages down. I'm not 100% sure, but for right now, this just doing a flat amount seems pretty good, although it gets pretty fast. This is a 1x1 square, so imagine the marble being that size. The goal is to potentially get an in-game level editor. I don't know if this in-game level editor will be like, oh, hey, everyone's going to make their levels, and then it'll save it to a server, and then you can play. I have no idea what we're going to end up doing with this. I don't even know if I can finish it, to be honest, but I'm trying. The reason why I have just the camera only being a part of the window is on the sides of the screen, similar to how Godot does it, although I may not need this bottom portion. We can have an inspector window on the side. Maybe this screen should like shove all the way to the top right. I can have a large inspector window here, and then on the bottom of the screen can be some images or something of other objects. There's a lot of different ways that I can have this programmed. But as of right now, I can select an object, which is super cool. So what I'll probably want to do is after I select the object, I will have that collider now, where I literally have the position of the collision, which it's kind of nice. And then I want to be able to manually set the values of the X, Y, Z position of that object. And I can get it because it says collider here. So if the result, it will show the result. But also I want to do result.collider. Okay, so then in the scripts I have this, so now it's getting collected, and then after I get it selected, I want to have a wireframe around the object, so I need to look up how to do the wireframe. Shader, mediate, meshed, Draw lines over 3D objects. Hmm. 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 So level editor, 3D, click this. Apparently I can there isn't a wireframe. Rasterizer, that's what it is. There's no rasterizer. What? pretty difficult. I didn't realize just a stupid wireframe would be so hard. Maybe this is better.
Hello everyone, in this tutorial,
Alright.
next path, this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make this.
No, I don't want that. That's not what I want now. I need to go in front of the thing. Huh? Funny, why'd you have to... What's a quiz? It might... Oh, the video that I was watching? Might have been. I'm not sure. I'm trying to, although failing really hard, to getting a wireframe around my object. I was trying to do that. I was trying to do that for other shaders. Like, I would have a use for it if I could just get a line that would be drawn on every single, connecting the vertices together, the outermost vertices. But every single one that does an outline just does the very outline of a shape, and it doesn't do the other vertices. It just does like the background. Same with the video that I think I was watching, this one. Yes, it is. You're correct. It'd be like edge detection, I guess. It would just be all the edges. So in this one here, I can zoom in just like slightly so I can also draw on it. It just has this edge, just has like the back edge, but I also want to draw these front ones too. But these front ones aren't being drawn. Ooh, that'd be amazing. Because in the actual game, I had to do stupid stuff to get this to work. So I physically made other nodes to do this edge detection stuff. So like you could visually see this thing rotating, because otherwise if it was the same color based on our lighting, you literally couldn't see it rotate. But then you can see on the inside it literally is just all that stuff. So my guess is that it would also fix this, so then I could have it on the edge here, this edge, and all the edges. So for anything rotating in the future, or just even regular blocks like this, on this, not on the secret level, on level 24, there's also the same sort of thing. Okay. Let me just pop this in the level editor stuff. I'm just kind of checking everything in there right now, and if I actually will use it for the regular game, I'll put it in a different place. Open File Manager. Level editor, edge detection, open. Oh, so is that all I have to do? Or is this edge detection different? Let's see. Outline threshold. Color. Three in the source, one is morphin, one is gray, and one breaks. I will eventually make a specific shaders directory. I'll use them a lot. So the issue that I have is if I drag something in from the outside, which is probably not the way to do it either. So editor settings. Do you want me to display this as a list? Oh, system files. I think I did that wrong. Display mode list. Is this just to get rid of the thumbnails? Oh, okay. So is this just a plugin? I had it as a material override. Is that not what I'm supposed to do? It's the invisible box that you see here. So having it black would be fine. Although I guess I could make it it must be something I'm doing wrong because I should be able to just see it. Wait, is this supposed to be... It's supposed to be on the actual mesh, so not on one that doesn't have anything. So it should be on this mesh. Let's try this. It's not what I want. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got to see what it was doing. I'm guessing that I could make the outline thickness to a different color. If not, then that doesn't matter either. Ah, yeah, it's just the overlay. Ooh, that looks so snazzy. Yeah, that doesn't change anything, that's just the outline. I gotta look at this more to see the no, I was just being stupid before. That looks sick. Oh wait, hold on. I'm updating. Survivals gave Eddie the lava, finding out so much more. Oh, much better depth. Yeah, the last time I was streaming, Mark, I was posting it. I didn't stream for this one because it took me so long to get the dual stream up, but now that I got it up, now I'll be able to focus more on the other stuff. I mostly just forgot about it. Because last time Wolf had sent it in the Surf's Up chat. Let's see. I don't know anything about the shaders is the problem, so I don't really know what I'm looking at, but I will figure it out. Because this is something I really need. I wonder, does this also work for here? It does, but it's really weird with the... I think it's the stretching. That's a wonk. It's probably only meant for boxes, huh? Shaders are definitely magic, for sure. Yeah, I think this is meant more for a box, maybe. Because it looks super wonky. I can make it bigger. It has everything perfect here. I can see the outline that it's supposed to be. Yeah, I've seen the visual shaders too. No matter either way, it just is magic. Like I can see the text, but I don't fully understand what I'm doing. I can shove it into AI, but usually that fails worse than getting something. Yeah, so it has this border. Getting the thicker border would be the only change that I would do for this. On the edge, it seems like it worked. Oh, well, you can still see it here. If you're very angled, it really gets the entire thing dark, which is interesting. Jeez, 80 different shaders. I think that this could work pretty good for now on the outline, and then eventually I'll have to change it, because luckily I could just change this out to any other shader. Just the outline visual. Oh, is it because it's if I make this like really small? No, make it bigger. Or is it trying... Ooh, that's fun. I like that one. A little too busy though to actually play. Oh yeah, that's true. I can click and drag. I'm just starting to get used to those click and drags though. So everything turns black for negative. Definitely makes it thicker. But that weirdness in the background is also still there. I should probably turn all these off so I can actually see what's happening. Might be a decent idea. It doesn't look like it changes the in the distance how it turns it black, but it does definitely help. It's better than what I was going to do, which was nothing for sure. Okay, so I will take this off though of this thing because I think for right now it looks better without it here. Turn all these back on. And then the level editor. This looks pretty good. In the 3D view, if I can slow myself down. Maybe it's just far away ones. That basically doesn't look black at all to me. So if it's just really big, there's also a chance that it could be stretched, although I don't think that this thing has any... yeah, it's not scaled at all. Might just be with really big objects that it does the weird blackening effect, because for what I can see the small objects work just fine. Yeah, but otherwise it looks pretty good. Let me try to change the threshold here too. I don't think it... oh. Yeah, nothing... Let's see here. Give me a couple minutes. I will be right back and get some water. All right. Yeah, I definitely need a scene and stuff like that. My thing was just let's start it and stream as soon as humanly possible, and then slowly work on it along the way as I decide. Yes, I'm actually going to be streaming long term. If I'm not streaming long term, I have about 8 years ago I did have a scene, although I would probably make something completely better. All it was a GIF of Cookie Monster. Um, uh, what do you mean you're an idiot? You know that would do it sometimes. Definitely. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, another thing that I have to get eventually working is the YouTube multi-chat. It's not throwing up the chat, so I have basically two tabs open. One for the that should have the multi-chat working, and then the other one. It's a little bit weird that it's not. I'll have to debug it later. I'm trying something else to see if it can work. Hopefully. Let's try going here. It's so stupid. This is exactly what I want. Edge. Totally what I want, game. I mean, not AI. AI is the best. Huh. Okay, this is how it's gonna be until I get it fixed. So all I have to do is throw this specific thing in there as the material overlay. And then once I have that as the material overlay, it'll work. And then I have to clear it from the material overlay when it's done. or every single time I click on something. So if I save as level editor, this is going to be selection overlay, save, and then I can clear it from here so it doesn't show. This back down. In the script, to it's not going to be on this one. Selection overlay. That's done. Material overlay for the old geometry. Godot clear. Code. Set the relevant properly to okay, let's see how it works. Because it's picking the static body 3D. I was worried that it's going to happen like that, where I need specifically a Yeah, it's a miss because it needs a collision shape itself. Do the hit. Can't do this get parent though. Most likely what I'm gonna have to do is the material overlay is supposed to be null and then supposed to take it away. Hmm. It's obviously not clearing it. Preserve. Bye-bye. Should probably stop loading the scene. I'm gonna take a little break and do some actual just marble playing. Some people got some leaderboard updates. There is one track that I really wanted to play. And yeah, probably do it for like the last 20 minutes or so, then take an actual break from playing. Minimize all the tabs. Okay. All right. Let's see this. Okay.
One, go.
If you guys want me to play another level, I'm happy to do so.
One, go.
Just trying to get the record on this one back, although I've been having terrible luck with it.
One, go.
So I can't just jump straight up. Sadly, it doesn't work.
One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go.
So I don't understand exactly what happened. Alright, so if I look at the two marbles.
One, go.
And I watch what happens here.
One, go. One, go.
It's like it jumps right here. Like right here. So just after the
One, go. One, go.
it's like it's like a launch up here
One, go.
up to the finish.
One, go. 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 One, go.
All right.
One, go.
I am doing so bad at this level.
One,
I
go.
kind of got the jump, but then I don't have the speed getting up there.
One, go.
Imagine if that jump just like was a little bit shorter.
One,
It would have worked. Any of the other levels? Oh, I can do, you know, so great.
one, go.
I mean, he slows down here. Maybe that's a strat.
One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go.
Seems like it's just slower than me though.
One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go.
I think I get it somewhat, so I have to jump perfectly as I'm on the
Go. One, go.
as I'm on the platform itself.
One,
Then get up there. And somehow zooming to the left seems to help slightly.
go.
You know, like pressing the left arrow key.
One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go.
It's always like 0.2 of a second off.
One, go. One, go.
Obviously, whatever I'm doing is just wrong.
One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go. One, go.
I don't know why doing this slightly is seemingly better.
One, go.
It's like getting the straight up angle is
One.
Slightly better, I don't know.
One. Go. One. Go. One.
I feel like that's the strat.
One. Go. One. Go. One. Go. One. Go. One. Go.
I can't do a weird bounce.
One. Go. 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 One. Go.
Alright, different level, different level. 10 more minutes, probably. Somewhere around there. What level shall I choose? could just pick a level that no one is probably going to catch up to me on. Probably. And probably explain this level, so I'll do that one. Someone else wants to say something in the chat, I will happily play that level instead. This level is relatively simple. You just go forward, jump on the edge, jump up here, single jump into the finish. Hopefully you get a 6.1.
Go.
The problem is, whenever I get a good jump, I ruin it by not turning to the right more enough.
Go. Go.
Or I just don't click the jump button. I can do it to you.
Go.
I really like the one go. The one go helps a lot.
Go.
I might end up not streaming as much of the level editor
Go.
just because of how hard it is to do.
Go. Go.
Yeah, I think I want to do a perfect jump here actually. And then get to the finish.
Go.
And I can actually jump early.
Go. Go. Go.
To me, this kind of grind is a lot more fun. Except when I fail the ending part. My favorite levels are the longer levels, but no one really likes grinding those. They just want to like do it to completion. Probably because it's a big time difference. Easier time to mess up.
Go. 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 Go.
Woo! Super high up.
Go. 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 Go.
Ooh, if I could win a good one.
Go.
Another 6 or so minutes left.
Go. Go.
I mean, worst comes to worst with this level editor, I'll at least have a lot of new things under my belt. And that level editor would be able to allow me to make other level editors for other games, but doing the SDK also does that too. Just ends up depending on what I want to do in the end. I might do both at the same time, depending on how, if I get some of these hiccups like the level editor does, then
Go. go. 1,
Oof, that was a good one.
go. One,
The sad thing is that majority of these times,
1, go.
like if it was like an old arcade kind of game, then all of my times would be filling up like the top 20 plus. Okay, last for some minutes, I will do close on this one, close on this one, don't want to do those. Do 11, I really like grinding 11. I only get a couple tries though.
Go.
Should probably just do a stream that all it is just me grinding. It's crazy that I do 0 wall rides there and I get so fast still. Oh, I messed up.
One, go. 1, go. 1,
If I could get a lower drop down on there, that would be pretty cool.
1, go.
And not clipping would also be pretty cool. I should probably pick out my streams to be doing stuff that I can do without just only thinking. Like I can't just pick a new item. Maybe streaming is when I do stuff that I know I can do, and then for the rest of the off-stream development stuff, I can do things that I've already know I don't know what to do and I need to do a lot of research on.
1, go. 1, go. 1, go.
'Jump, jump. I could do this jump too.
1,
Oh, it gets me. Sometimes gets me slower on there. I should probably just do that every single time.
One,
Because if I
go.
jump as soon as I land, then I'm set. was garbage. Alright, two more attempts, two more attempts.
One.
Last
Go.
one. This one I won't do stupidly hard things so I can finish them out. Oh, that was awful. There goes all my speed and chance of winning. Yeah, it was still pretty good. 12.5. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the stream. I apologize for a majority of the time literally just having to think. Usually I can think out loud when I program, so I'll be probably programming slightly different stuff, doing the stuff on Marble Quest. Next time, hopefully, we can continue doing a little bit of the level editor, but majority of it will probably be just getting new features for Marble Quest. Feel free to play the demo if you haven't already, or you can buy the whole game on Steam. The link to the Steam game is in the bio or in the description, depending on if you're on Twitch or if you're on YouTube. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I should most likely be on for at least an hour or two tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.